everybody? I'm Alian, Scarlett. Brand new show here, and we're talking sports every week. This is not something you want to miss. Before you go anywhere, definitely watch this show. This show is definitely something you don't want to miss. All right? Every week, we're talking sports. You have to tune in. This is something incredible. You don't want to miss it. Definitely come check out this show. We're talking basketball, football, soccer, everything that you want to know about sports is here. Definitely tune in. And if you'd like to be a guest, contact me at this number and we'll set something up. This is a brand new show, so we're looking for guests always. So contact info here. Definitely reach out to us and we'll definitely set something up. We're going to take a break now, but when we come back, we have a great guest for you. Welcome to another episode of Teens Talking Sports. As promised, I'm here with a special guest.
Yeah, Alan.
And we're here to talk about, obviously, sports. So, make sure you stay tuned. We got a lot to talk about. So, here we're going to be talking about boxing. Boxing, serious sport. It's not a joke. We both box, so we know a lot about it. But I want to ask a serious question.
Okay.
Who is better, Muhammad Ali or Money Mayweather?
I thought you about to say Mike Tyson for a second.
No.
You know what? They both was great fighters. I can't compare them because they both had their own style, you know?
It's true.
Like, that's a fight everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see that fight, but both of them earned their respects. I say that. I can't say which one is better. Both of them got to have their respects, you know?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, so.
In boxing, you have different coaches, and different coaches teach boxing different ways. So everybody has their own unique way of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad Ali definitely takes that float like a butterfly thing to the next level. I don't think there will ever be another Muhammad Ali.
Nah, Muhammad Ali, see, he was such an inspiration because he always tried to bring people together. He was always trying to make sure that, you know, people would respect African American boxers, you know. So I really respected Muhammad Ali for who he was, as, you know, his own character and what he brought in that ring. He was something.
That's true. He had a whole fighting force behind him.
Yes.
So, Mike Tyson, what do you think about him as a fighter?
For one, that's my favorite fighter. My favorite all-time fighter. I love me some Mike Tyson. He was the power. He was the power. You know, you got the speedy, you got the power, and, you know. So, but Mike Tyson, he was amazing. Like, you get hit by that dude, it's done. It's over. So, but Mike Tyson, he was great. That's my all-time favorite fighter. Love him.
So you did boxing for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think was the hardest part about boxing?
Oh, man. Hardest part. I'm about to say taking them hits. Taking them hits in the ring. And then, you know, you always come up against that opponent where you just like get that one hit, you like, hold on now, you know, you get real frustrated, you know. But the discipline. I'm about to say the discipline.
Right.
Yeah, staying, build up your stamina and stuff.
Yeah.
Gotta get your gear up and running, because I hate running so much. But the discipline, most
That's
definitely.
true.
Yeah.
That is something that a lot of, when you watch boxing for a while, you notice it. You see two fighters, one who has a diet, special trainer, a nutritionist. He's working out. He doesn't just focus on bodybuilding. He's also working on his stamina and energy.
Right.
And you see him go up against someone who has just focused on lifting weights. And, the fight goes on.
Mm-hmm.
The guy has a lot of power in his punches, but he gets worn out quick.
First
Right.
round.
In the first round.
See, that's why you got some fighters who look for in the first round that knockout.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be Mike Tyson. And you can't do it. That's why I love Mike Tyson. Like, he was in and out. So, but you always got, like I said, them power fighters who just go in and just lose that stamina. But that's why running is so important in boxing. It's so important because boxing is one of the main sports, but you can lose weight like that.
That's true.
Like that. It's a very intense sport. So, yeah.
So tell me what the reason was that you started boxing.
Why did I start boxing? Well, I am a type of female where I love to do things where I don't see a lot of females doing. We don't really hear about females doing at all. So it was a challenge for me. So I just wanted to do something new, got into it, and loved it. It was hard, but I loved it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We do live in a day and age where if you ask a female like what they do for a living, they usually are into something business-wise.
Right.
They'd be like, I'm into fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And that it's not nothing wrong with fashion. It's just common.
Yeah.
So for someone to say, "Oh, I'm a boxer," and it's a female, it's like, wow, you have respect for their strength and their discipline. Because boxing is no joke. It's
not
no joke.
Because you have a lot of females who get in and get out.
Right. Yeah.
Like real fast.
They
That's
can't
even
take it.
before the becoming a pro.
Right.
So it's like when they're amateur, they're just in and out. So.
Was that the same thing that made you stick with it? Just being uncommon, or did you develop a passion for?
I developed a passion. I really did. I developed a lot of respect for a lot of people. Respect for myself. So it's a great sport to get into. Make yourself humble,
right?
Disciplined. It's a lot.
So speaking of, do you have a favorite female boxer? Or?
Of course, Lil Ali, all the time. But I gotta say, Ann Wolf got on my list. Von DeVore against Ann Wolf, that knockout.
Yeah.
Crazy. That was my favorite fight of all time. That one fight right there. It just proves that no matter how big you are, don't underestimate nobody when you get in that ring. You don't know their camp.
Same with like with Sugar Shane.
Yeah.
If you remember.
Yeah.
If you remember that.
So it's don't do it. Don't do it. Like I met Sugar Ray Leonard in person.
Yeah.
Great guy. Very inspirational too. But like I said, that was my favorite fight.
Do you think that boxing is depicted accurately in movies?
You know what? Yeah, it is. Yeah. I know Creed. I love Creed. Just let it come, Michael B. Jordan. That's my guy. Yes, I'm so glad actually that they are coming out with more boxing movies. But I'm hoping one day that they will have a female boxing movie come out. A real popular one to come out. So that's.
Actually, $1 Million Baby was a movie, and it was very inspirational.
Yeah.
Definitely a heartfelt movie. I saw it beginning to end. I did cry. It was crazy what happened. You'd have to see it for yourself, but it was the passion for boxing was incredible. It was incredible.
Yes, it was good. Yeah.
As far as boxing goes, what do you think is harder? Diet or working out, exercise?
Exercise, most definitely exercise.
Exercise.
Yeah, but I say that because the more you exercise, to me, well, of course you're gonna get more hungry because you're losing all that fat.
Right.
But I ate less when I was in boxing because it just wasn't hungry. It was my diet change. Once your diet change, your body gonna get immune to it. So that is just now you just worry about the exercise, building your body up. So the exercise, most definitely.
Well, it was great to hear from a female boxer herself. Great. Thank you for joining us. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. welcome back to Teens Talking Sports, here talking boxing. I'm your host, Alian, here with a special guest.
Kia Allen.
And we're here to talk about boxing, of course, but a very special fight. Floyd Money Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. We actually have a clip, if we could roll that. So that fight was actually very high stakes, a lot of money. This fight, after it happened, it shot Floyd Mayweather into the Billionaire Boys Club.
Yes.
In which case he made a lot of money off of this fight.
The guy came back. Came back. Was relaxing. Came back and just took the money and just went.
That's true.
Much respect to him.
Everybody thought Conor McGregor was going to win this fight because he specializes in MMA, and so they thought he would, know more about combat and have faster reflexes, but boxing is different rules.
Exactly.
Different rules.
You gotta understand, you got kickboxing and you got boxing.
Right.
So you know how to use his feet and the hand, but it's like, do you know how to use these?
Right.
Just these,
That's
you know?
right.
So, but that was good. That was smart how they had it set up, though. It was nice, though. Yeah.
Thing is, though, even when that Conor McGregor lost, he still walked away with a lot of money.
Yeah.
At least 20 million or so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was a good fight. What do you think that boxing is harder than MMA, or?
You know what? I think both is on the same level, but MMA can go to a certain higher standard. You know what? That's a good question. I feel like both of them are a hard sport, but at the same time, MMA is more body movement that you're using, not only your upper body but your bottom half too.
Right.
So it's more going on, and there's more injuries to come because one foot to the head, you're done.
That's true.
So MMA, MMA got its higher standards too. Yeah.
I agree with that. But it's like I said, when you step out of MMA and you step into the boxing ring, different
Two different
rules.
things. I totally agree. Two different things. Yes. So you're a boxer too.
Well, I've done a little boxing. I had a very good trainer. My father was a boxer.
Really?
Yes, he was, and he was good. He used to run a lot. It was a lot of running. Boxing, you get respected for being a boxer.
Right.
We boxed in Jamaica, and that's where I'm from. And boxing, it's a tough sport. It's no joke. I understand why Michael B. Jordan had such a hard time training for Creed.
Yes, you heard about that.
Yeah.
Work up for that movie? Yes.
Yeah, 6 meals a day. Lean protein, broccoli, so much. It's incredible. And my dad actually used to take raw eggs and blend it with orange juice so you couldn't tell the difference that it was raw eggs. It was actually pretty good, but my protein went up and stuff. Boxing is hard. It's hard. It's a lot of discipline, a lot of conquering of your fears, especially when you take a hit. The thing about taking hits in boxing is the fear of being hit is worse than the actual hit 9 times out of 10 when you're starting out.
Right.
So you gotta overcome your own fears, and it gives you a respect for yourself. You're right.
Yeah. Let me tell you, what is your worst experience in the ring?
Worst experience in the ring. Honestly, I don't think I've boxed enough to have too many bad experiences. But I did have a sparring partner, a close friend, and he got angry when he got angry. Long story short, it didn't end well for my nose. So that was a bad experience. But boxing, it's not all fun and games, but it's still a sport. You still want to have fun with it. So
let's see. It's funny how you mentioned those sparring with your teammates. Do you think it takes a lot for you to earn that respect in the ring?
Earn respect for, like, with your gym partners?
With your fighters. Do you think if you were a great boxer, your fighter have more respect for you and we take it easy on you, or?
Well, honestly, it depends on the person, because when you're fighting someone, they will talk trash.
Right.
That's a real thing. It's not just in movies that you see them talking about your mom. They will do it. But it's just to get into your head, you know. If you're dealing with someone who's actually a good person, just has a passion for the sport, and is trying to conquer you mentally before they conquer you physically, then when the fight is over, best man win. If he wins, then he's going to act modest. He won. He got what he wanted. He's going to be humble. If he wants to have respect for you, if you're a good fighter, then he's going to be like, hey, good job. But it is difficult getting respect, because if you're pushing yourself, waking up early, putting on those sweats, running, regardless of if it's cold or raining, yes, you're probably going to get respect from your fighters. But if sometimes it's just like, I don't want to do this, stay up, watch cartoons, you eat outside your diet, having like Fruit Loops, just, no, you're not going to get respect. It's just not even math, it's common sense.
That's true. Now, what is your advice you would give to someone? They come to you like, man, I want to do boxing right now. I want to start today. What's your advice you would give to them?
My advice for them is don't overcomplicate boxing, because you watch boxing and you think it's simple, and because it's mostly because there's a lot of movement and a lot of blocking. But, you know, when you're actually in the ring, those punches are coming fast. Yeah. And so you lose track of what's going on, and your first instinct is just to fight and not get knocked out. It's analysis, prediction, reaction. Everybody has their own style of boxing. You analyze how they fight so you can predict what punch they're going to throw, and you react based on that punch.
I also want to add in, people get street fighting and boxing so confused. They love to compare it, because you got a lot of people who come in the ring, and that's speaking for a female boxer, because I have had my time when I started out boxing where I had my slip up. I was like, kid, you know, in the streets, it's not street fight, this is boxing right now. And they say a lot of females, they fight more wild in the ring than guys do. What are your inputs on that?
See, the thing is, it's just like I said, I don't like when people talk about females like they're any different from men in the way that they think. A lot of guys will overreact in boxing if they're losing and throw an elbow. Or I actually saw in boxing, this guy started going to the body, lifted his head up and purposely headbutted this man in the chin. That's against the rule. The ref saw it. Everybody knows what you did. So it's not about gender. It's just about, you know, are you afraid to get hit? Are you afraid of your opponent? Conquer your fears. Yeah. That's it. Well, those were some tough questions. Yeah. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere.
Right.
Welcome back to Teens Talking Sports, here talking boxing. I'm your host, Alian, here with a special guest,
Kia Allen.
And we've already talked about my worst experience in the ring. Kia, I want to know your worst experience.
Oh, I honestly got a lot. I know, one, I almost broke my arm. That was one. Two, I was sparring with one of my guy friends, and man, he made me mad. He was going at it and going at it. I know he hit me in my mouth. I said, "Boop!" And I don't know if you had that feeling in the ring where you got hit in the face and your eyes blink, like you really hit that blink, and you like, whoa. So that was I think that was the scariest moment for me. That one, and then also when I was boxing for the first year, I had braces on. So I know when I had my first competition, the girl, she just bashed me in my mouth, and I just had it was just bloody all in my mouth. So it looked like if I had a busted lip, but really it was my braces. So after that first round, I said second round, I saw no, I can't get hit in the face no more. I had to hurry up and get up out of there. And that's why I like in boxing. I know you got to do a lot of movement, footwork. So I love the footwork and stuff. So.
Is there an experience that ever made you think about seriously quitting, or?
You know what? Honestly, yes. Only reason why I say that because it's like I said, it's all about discipline. My father would wake me up 5 a.m. to go run outside. Right. And in my opinion, I feel like running on a treadmill and running outside on gravel is two different things. Two different things, ain't it? So it's two different things. It was that, or even when we go on family vacation, sand. Yeah. The worst thing to run on sand. That's the worst. But I did have times. But that's what made it more motivational for me, because I was like, I don't want to be a quitter.
Yeah.
I gotta stick out. You know, I'm in it, gotta finish it out, and that's what made me successful. I'm undefeated, so thanks to my dad, you know. But yeah, you gonna have your time.
Right.
Yeah.
That's funny you say that, because that's actually how Usain Bolt did some of his training, running in the sand.
Yeah.
It's hard stuff.
It is. You had your moments. Everybody had crying moments. I had my crying moment, and it was funny because it was a girl who was shorter than me. Tore my butt up. But you know what? You gotta come back. Came back. Couple more trainers and stuff, and it was that last fight we had, knocked on the ground. It's like, it's all about practicing. It's all about the hard work that you put in. Yeah, you got your coach there, but at the same time, once you go home, you put in the same work that you do when you come in the gym. So it's like an everyday work. It's dedication in boxing. It's non-stop. So yeah.
What would you say was the hardest training exercise in boxing for you to learn?
Hardest training. Well, when I first got in boxing, I know my first downline was my left hand, because since you know my right was my dominant. But the hardest part, I gotta say, I was flat-footed. I had heavy feet. My coach was like, pick your feet up, you gotta move. So I started thinking about Muhammad Ali, you know that fight. He was like, So I was like, okay, but it was my feet, because I was very flat-footed.
Right.
So, that comes back to me. So in boxing, do you feel like your strongest point was speed, or you had power?
Goodness, I was playing soccer at the time, so speed was something that I already had, because part of my training for soccer was running up and down a hill, just up and down all the time.
Yeah.
It gave me quickness with my feet, as long as I remembered to stay on my toes. Sometimes you would just get tired and you would go back to your feet, pick your feet up.
Pick your feet up. And it was that pivot.
Yeah.
To get tired. It was a lot.
That's another difference in street fighting, because when you fight people, some of them, they like to just
straight up
come around. Like, I don't know what that is in fighting, but you have to turn your hip. It's in your hip. That's where the power comes from.
It's all about the body.
I kept forgetting about that, but
footwork.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. That footwork, like I know, like I said, street fighting, they stand straight up. Then some, they'll stand either southpaw, or they have their right foot behind the left foot. So it's all about the footwork, and body movement.
Right. Well, I would like to say that a part of my training, which was the speed bag and the jump rope, speed bag was so difficult.
Your favorite?
It is my favorite, because
that's my favorite.
It's fun. But when you learn it and you keep missing it, it's hard.
I think my toughest one, the speed bag, it was tough for me for probably like the first week. Second week, I was like, let's get it. But I have to say the toughest one was the, what was it? Can't think of the name of the bag, but it was the bag with the string. Now it wasn't the heavy, the bag, it was like the little ball. The little ball, you had to go like that, and it would bounce back. That was the hardest one, because it kept coming back and go boom, and like, that was the hardest one for me in the gym.
Wow, the time's gone by so quick today, but it was great having you as a guest.
Thank you.
I appreciate you coming on to the show.
Great having you too. Good job on the old boxing thing and staying in it.
Thank you. Well, we're gonna wrap this up. I appreciate you guys, and come back to the next show. We have so much more to talk about. You have a good day. So, did you like that today? I'm your host, Alian Scarlett. Wonderful, wonderful show today. One of the very encouraging, very empowering. Kia was an amazing guest, and we talked a lot about female boxing. Muhammad Ali, still the greatest of all time. You heard it here first. Definitely something that you don't want to miss these coming few shows. Look, if you want to contact me, down below. Definitely reach out, and we'll see you next time. This was Teens Talking Sports.